Rich risings, beautiful people. I haven't did a long form video in a couple of weeks. I've been just in this like isolated part of my life, I guess you could say. I do that every so often. What is my son been on my altar, I see. But I get in these isolated parts of my life where I just go inwardly. I do a lot of research. I'm getting downloads or crownloads, I guess you could say, from spirit and the ancestors and things like that. And so it's like I'm learning and evolving. And during those periods, like I really don't be communicating with nobody all like that. But I figured I was on YouTube and I'm looking at other content creators. I'm like, girl, you over here watching him when you need to be making your own content. So yeah, I'm back giving you guys a long form video today. Today is Saturday. I am getting dressed, trying to get out the house to go do Instacart because I set a 6-week goal between my paychecks, child support, and Instacart. Just getting caught up on like utility bills and stuff like that. Going fall shopping for my son, getting him some clothes. And so my birthday was July 25th. My son's birthday is next Wednesday, August 13th. And so, what did I do for my birthday? I went out to dinner at this restaurant here in Charlotte called the Art of Fine Dining. That was fun. I got my hair done. Bought some little home decor pieces for my home because it's been a journey. Like I've been buying a little bit at a time. Like redecorating my home has been something that has been bringing me joy. I just turned 41. I've never decorated any of the houses I've ever lived in. I might have threw up like some pictures, but that was about it. I've never gotten to like the home decor side of things. And I think it's because I never felt settled. I never felt stable. It was always like, I don't know how long I'm going to be here before I can't afford the rent. And so I never decorated. I never felt settled and stable in my life. And I'm now finally at a point in my life where I actually feel stable. I guess I could, you know what I'm going to say? I feel financially stable. I am looking into moving, however. Right now I stay in a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhouse. It's like 1,700 square feet with a attached garage. I love it, but like yeah, my rent keeps being increased every year, and like at this point, like I don't want to pay the price that I'm paying no more. And plus, not only that, my goal is to be able to eliminate some of my expenses so I can have more money to save, so I can work on cleaning up my credit and getting a home within the next, I'm gonna put it as a 2-year goal. In the next 2 years, I would like to be closing on my home, my land, my property. And then the ultimate goal, I told y'all I've been in like isolation, but like my ancestors have been calling me to reclaim land. And so that's what I hope to do, is to get myself in a position financially to where I can go out here. I don't know if it will be vacant homes or if it's just going to be land. I don't know yet, but I would like to start acquiring some land and some properties. Do y'all know I found out yesterday when I was doing my research that he's my 8th time grandfather on my maternal side. But he owned 900 acres of land in Indiana. Clock it. So I'm like, when you come from that type of lineage, like, yeah, I gotta get myself together. What am I doing? But granted, back then the land was $1.25 an acre. And so he started off with, I think, 80 acres. And then he just kept like adding on over time. And yeah, he got up to 900 acres of land. But anywho, I was saying all that to say that in terms of my finances for the next 6 weeks, I'm planning to take my first vacation. Like, it's just going to be me and my son. I'm not sure if his dad is coming or not. If he is coming, he paying his own way. I'm not doing none of that. So, but I don't even know though if I want him to come or if I just want it to be me and my son. Cause yeah, I'm funny about energy and I hate bringing somebody along and then their energy don't be right and then it fucks up Oh, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. And then it messes up my time. Yeah, I don't like that. So, that may be a no-go. We'll see. But with that being said, we are planning to go to Orlando. Taking my son to Universal Studios because he loves the Transformers and they have the Transformers there. And what else? We're going to SeaWorld because that's somewhere I always wanted to go. So that will elate my inner child. And what else? And then we're going to do a day at the beach because my son loves the sand. And then we'll probably do a day where we just hang out at the hotel because a lot of those hotels down there have like water parks and stuff at the hotel. So yeah, so me and my son are doing a vacation. We're probably going to do that around Labor Day. Yeah, and then when I get back to the grind, my focus is going to be on saving and beginning the process of getting this crap paid off on my credit report so that I will be in a position to be able to go ahead and move out of here. I was going to break my lease, but I don't know. I may just go ahead and finish it out because that'll give me enough time to be able to pay the stuff off my credit and then go ahead and move. I've already been looking at some places. But yeah. So with that being said, let me go ahead, get dressed, get ready, and let me get back with y'all in a minute. I need to go wake him up and take my hair down, brush my teeth, wash my face, and all that good stuff. So I'll be back. All right, so let me get my teeth brushed. Y'all, let me tell y'all. So yesterday, I'm downstairs working, and my son, he quiet, right? So I call him. He come downstairs. I'm like, what are you doing? And he was like, in your face products. I was glad that he told me the truth and he didn't lie. Y'all, I came upstairs. He took my face cleanser, poured it all down the sink. Then he realized he messed up, filled the bottle full of water and set it down. So I was pissed. And then I'm like, well, I'll just try and use the little bit of soap he mixed with the water and see if that works. But then when I got on him about it, he called himself trying to fix the situation. And then he dumped the soap out that was in the bottle. So I had absolutely nothing. So I had to go out. Thankfully, Ulta had it for, I think it was like $18. And then I had a $3 off coupon in Ulta. But yeah, he did that. He had my toner open. I don't know what he was doing with that. I poured some of my serum out. Then I had just got this Black Girl sunscreen. He squirted that out. Girl, having toddlers is not for the weak. I didn't go through this stuff with my daughter. My daughter would do stuff like getting stuff in the groceries and be like experiment with stuff in the kitchen. But as far as like my personal stuff, like my daughter didn't go through my stuff. Having a boy is different. Like he is just so freaking curious all the time. And look who woke up and looking at me. Rich Risings.
Rich Rising.
Yep, I'm talking about you.
What about you just figure out something?
I'm telling them how you got in my facial products. You gonna do it again?
I gotta go to sleep or something?
No, I said, are you gonna get in my facial products again?
No.
No. You're not supposed to mess with that. Y'all, then he got into something. I'm not sure what it was that he got into, but he got into something and he put it all over his face and his whole face broke out. Like he had an allergic reaction to it or something. Or it was too strong because, you know, he only 3, so his skin is still sensitive. It broke out his whole entire face. Come here. Let me see. Like, I mean, the skin was feeling so rough. Ooh, that feels back to normal again. You still got a little bit of this stuff on your eyes. Oh, yeah. Y'all can see it a little bit. See it on his eyes. His forehead looks back to normal. Let me see your cheeks. You can still see it a little bit on his cheeks, but well, that's just where he slipped at. But yeah, his cheeks still feel a little rough. His chin feels normal. The nose feels normal. Okay, so it's going away. Pay attention to the elders. Listen to the elders. This lady told me watermelon rind to put that on there, and it's been working. So I take the watermelon rind, I rub that across his face, and then after I do that, well, I wash it first, then put the watermelon rind across his face, and then I put Aquaphor on there. Because this Aquaphor really just feels like Vaseline. What's in the ingredients? I didn't even look on there. Where are the ingredients? But yeah, so that's what I've been doing, and it seems to have been working. So watermelon is not just for eating, it is healing. All right, so this is the facial cleanser by Anua. So it's the rice ceramide, I think that's how you say it. But you see how it's like a powder? You just put a little bit of this in your hand, add some water, and then it turns into like a soapy, like a little soapy. What am I trying to say? It turns into soap. And then you just put that on your face. It turns into soap, and then you just put that on your face. So I just did that and washed that off. And now I'm getting ready to do my toner. This is the toner, also by Anua. And I just like put some of like a cotton brown. Just wipe my face with it. I'll do this at morning and at night. The TikTok girlies really helped me for real, because before, my face looked so dull. Well, actually, my daughter started like taking care of her face. Believe it or not, I guess because I wasn't taught, I would wash my body and just like wash my face. I would get Noxzema every once in a blue moon. Well, Noxzema lasts you for a while. Y'all probably don't even know what Noxzema is. But I used to put Noxzema on my face, and that makes your skin feel super clean. But like, I never used like a moisturizer or a toner. I didn't know nothing about that. And my face used to look so dull and dry. But yeah, so I decided I didn't want that no more. And plus I was seeing my daughter's skin and how her face looked, and I wanted my skin to look like that too. So I started getting on TikTok, and the TikTok girlies hit me to the Anua brand. And it seems to work. And then, but the texture of my skin still wasn't giving what I wanted it to give. Like, I wanted it to be like smooth, you know, how our skin looked when we were growing up, pre-puberty, I should say. So I went to Ulta, and the lady told me to add a glycolic acid to my routine. So I used the glycolic acid at night as a toner.
Whoa, you're spitting.
And then I use the Anua toner during the day. Yeah. So
Mom,
now I'm getting ready to. Right now I'm getting ready to put on the serum. All right. And I just usually like do 3 squirts. Yeah. And you rub this in. The serum is what really gives you that like glass looking. You see it? Alright, I'll show y'all when I get done rubbing this in. Alright, as you can see, I have put on my serum, and I use during the day Black Girl sunscreen, and at night I use moisturizer by The Ordinary. And I've noticed like a heck of a difference. Like, you see how my face is like dewy, milky, shiny. And then I've even noticed with the texture, it seems to be working like from the bottom up, but like all the way up until this part of my cheekbone. This used to be a scar, but I think it was like vitamin C serum. It was something kind of serum I put on there, but it took the darkness away, so you can't even really see the scar, but I could tell where the tissue is a little bit different, like a little bit like I don't want to say rougher because it's not rough, but if you look up close, you can see the pores, the bigger pores right there where that scar used to be. And then same thing on my nose. I have bigger pores on my nose, and then bigger pores right here. But it seems like the routine is like working from bottom up, because like up until this point and across right here, and upwards still needs like work with the texture being different, but my bottom half, like my texture is like super smooth, like the same as my son. He 3, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, so let me flip the camera. So yeah, this is where I use the Anua facial cleanser. You could get this off of TikTok or at Ulta.
Did you know?
I use this toner during the day. I use the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toner at night. 1 second. I use this serum. This serum is tea to get you that glass looking, dewy looking face, if that's what you're going for. Stop. I use the Black Girl sunscreen during the day, and then I use the Ordinary, what is this? Natural moisturizing. I use that at night. So yeah, that's it for real. Now this set, I got this from TikTok. I got it for I got a sale. I think I had a coupon, so I got it for $30, but it normally is $70 for all 3 pieces. Or you can go to Ulta and get them 1 by 1, whatever fits you. It's your business, as Miss Tabitha likes to say. That's your business. But yeah, I bought these 3 from TikTok for like $30. Or you can go to Ulta and get them.
Mom.
This is 18 at Ulta. This is 22, and I think this is 22 as well. So I guess it does come out cheaper to get it from Ulta. Yeah, and then I also found this at Ulta as well. All right, y'all. Let me take my hair down. Get him dressed, and feed him before he drives me nuts. Because for some reason, he thinks every day that I wake up, I forget to feed him, as if it's not part of my mom duties, or that I don't do it, or that I forget often. So let me take my hair down, get him dressed and fed so we can get out this door, because it makes no sense that I woke up at 9 o'clock and it is now almost 12 o'clock and I'm still not out the freaking door. I be wanting to do Instacart early so that I can get home early, because I wouldn't be wanting to be out all day. So I think I'm gonna do like I did last Saturday. And last Saturday, you know what? I'm gonna just put this camera down. Well, no, never mind. But yeah, last Saturday, what did I do? I switched back and forth between Uber and Instacart, and it seems like I made the money a little bit quicker.
Get over.
Only thing I don't like about Uber is that like the orders be all over the city. Versus Instacart, I feel like I could do Instacart and I could stay in like an area closer to my house. Because last week, where was I at last week? I think I was out in I was in South Carolina all day last week. So we'll see where it takes me today. All right, but let me finish taking these out my hair. All right, so now let me take off this lip tint. I got my son dressed. I did do that. Let me take off this lip tint because I told y'all I'm in my soft girl era. So like now I'm trying to like be more intentional about the way that I look when I go out during the week. Probably not so much if you catch me after work. But on the weekends, you know, I got more time on my hands. So I try and be more intentional about the way that I look, because you never know who you're going to meet. You might meet a business partner. You might meet your life partner. You just never know. So, and not only that, hold on, y'all. Not only that, but more importantly, I do it for me. Because it makes me feel pretty. It makes me feel good. And I feel like this is what future me would look like. She wouldn't have this on per se. I only got this on. I'm kind of dressed down because I'm doing Instacart. But like I've been going on to like Shein. And I have so many clothes in my cart. And I've been ordering different things. I just don't have nowhere to wear them to right now. My one order that I got, I ordered this really cute dress that looks a really tea on me. But it came after my birthday, so I didn't get to wear it. So I have not worn that yet. And then I have this green romper that I ordered. So I'm going to take that to Florida with me. And then I just ordered this other short set to wear in Florida as well. And I ordered a new bathing suit because I had not gotten a new bathing suit in a couple years. Alright, that looks good. Now, I'm gonna put my lipstick on. Look at this lipstick. This is a MAC shade that I picked up at Ulta. The lady at Ulta showed this to me, and I thought the shade was really pretty, but I wasn't sure how it would look on me. I put it on my hand, and it looked good. And yeah, I went back and got it because I was like, we in this stage of life where we're just trying new things, You don't know what you like until you try it. So just try it. And I actually love it on me, okay? And I got this other shade as well, but I think it's downstairs in my purse. So, let's see. You see it? It look good, right? But I'll be back. Let me finish applying this and I'll show y'all the finished product. Y'all see what I mean? Like, it looks so freaking good on me. I love it. And then I got this MAC lip gloss. I think it's called Oh Baby. Yes, it's called Oh Baby. It's MAC's lip gloss line. It does kind of have like a gold shimmerish look to it, so you could wear it by itself. But I like to put it over my lipstick, to give my lips a little shine. All right, and that is the finished look. You see how it like gives you a little, a little razzle dazzle on your lips. You don't need much. But yeah, this is the look for me. I'm just doing something natural. I'm not doing like a full beat because one, I'm not that great at makeup yet. So just a little, natural beat. When my hair is done, it don't take much. Just a little lip. If I had more time, I would do my brows, but I don't. I feel like a little lip is enough. I already washed my face. My face is moisturized, so it's just a little natural beat and a nice little lip. So yeah, with that being said, let me go downstairs, get him fed, pack his bag to hit the road, and get out this house. All right, so I went and got bagels yesterday from this place by our house called Jeff's Bagels. So he is having a blueberry bagel, half of a blueberry bagel, and then some watermelon juice that I squeezed the other day. So yeah, quick little breakfast so we can get out the freaking door. All right, so I'm trying to get his stuff together so we can go out and do Instacart. So I made him a little lunch in his little bento box. However, but while I turned my back and was washing dishes, he decided to grab the bento box and start eating it. So he's already ate one piece of his sandwich. I just cut it up into 4 pieces so it could fit in here. And as you can see, he done ate half his strawberries and his blueberries. So there's that. And then he's going to have a yogurt with that. Then I made him a second sandwich, but these Ziploc bags are not the right ones. So I had to cut the sandwich in half and put one half in one bag and one half in the other. But that works out because what I'll do is just like give him this as a snack later with his little fruit snack. And then he'll have the other half as another snack. Yeah, I think that's it. And get his water bottle together. Get his stuff put into his lunch bag. I'm gonna grab an ice pack to put in here just to kind of keep everything chilled since it's yogurt in there and to keep the sandwich a little chill and the fruit. So yeah, I'll see y'all when I get in the car. Abishai wants to be seen on camera, so say hello. Say hi.
Hi.
All right. All right, so we're getting ready to go. I am going to take out this ground beef. This stuff is not cheap, but anywho, watch out. I'm gonna take out this ground beef so that tonight we can have. I found this recipe online for keto Philly cheesesteak rolls. So we'll probably have it tonight with a side of veggies. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. All right, so we finally made it out the house. It is 1 o'clock. This makes no sense. I've been up since 9. Why am I getting out the house at 1 o'clock? But anywho, and I hate starting this late because it seemed like it's harder to get the orders to come through for Instacart. So I got, our first order was like $7.81 for 2 items. That's not bad. The house was only like 2 miles away from the store. And then there was like 15 items that I'm going to shop, but the items will stay at the store. So I'm gonna catch up with y'all later. Let me get out here and hit it because I am behind schedule, but we'll catch up later. How old are you turning on your birthday?
3.
Nope, you're already 3. How?
4.
Yes, you're gonna be 4. So which balloon do we need?
I want this.
Okay, so show mommy. Which one is 4? This one or this one?
This one.
No, this is 5.
No,
This is 4.
This is pink.
No, we don't need a pack of balloons. We need a number. So you're turning 4. So we're going to get the number 4. Okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. So we just finished up our first order. We staged and left the first one. It was 2 orders. And this one, we are getting ready to drop off. Then I don't know what is going on over here, but
turn right onto John J. Delaney Drive.
they
Then
are
take the
doing,
first right onto Johnston Road.
looks like the Charlotte Hornet little basketball, and I don't know what they're doing over there. But my son saw it. Oh, they got jerseys over. Yeah, so I'm not sure what they had going on over there. It looks like they had like a little bouncy thing where you could like play basketball, and then looks like they were selling jerseys as well. So I don't know, maybe it's a kickoff to the basketball season. I don't know, y'all let me in the comments, let me know, is it basketball season getting ready to kick off? Maybe that's why they were doing it. I don't know, but my son was like bugging me to go. He spotted it before I even seen it, but I'm in the middle of doing an order. Otherwise, I would have taken him over there.
At the light, turn left onto Valentine Commons Parkway.
But I tried to reiterate to him, but you know, that's hard for a kid to understand that the reason I'm out here doing Instacart is so that we can be able to take our trip to Orlando, which will be way more fun. And I'm excited for. I told y'all the little girl in me is so super excited, and I can't wait to see the look on his face to be able to see all of the activities, the attractions, the characters, and all of those sorts of things. Hold on, roll my window up. And then next year I'm taking them to Disney, but I'm waiting to do it around Christmas time because I heard that Disney at Christmas time is like really magical. So we'll be doing that next year. So all right, that order has been dropped off, so we have completed our first Instacart batch. Now I am waiting for more batches on Instacart or to see if there's something that comes through on Uber Eats. But Uber Eats, I don't play with them. I don't take, if it's less than $10, I don't usually take it. Unless it's something super duper short and it's paying like $8-9, then I'll do it. But other than that, I don't play with Uber Eats, because Uber Eats be trying to have you drive 20 miles for $6. Like, no, I'm not doing that. So yeah, that's what we are waiting on. It's already 2:30, so yeah. So when I have multiple orders, I take my Marc Jacobs the tote bag, and that helps me to keep the orders separated. This guy. Let's fix your shoes because they're on the wrong feet. Got our emotional safety backpack. He even decided to turn his Mickey Mouse hat to the back. I am done with the Sprouts order that I took. It was 2 orders for $30. So now I am headed to go and drop those orders off. And this is my problem when I do Instacart. I'm always picking up stuff, but I haven't had nothing to eat today other than half of a bagel, well, my bagel that I had earlier. And they had this Mike's Hot Honey Sushi. What? And we got some Fuego chips. Tell me I like spicy without telling me I like spicy food. All right, well, I am headed to go drop these orders off. Yeah, this person back here is wrecking a nerve already. Yep. But that's one thing about parenting. You just have to stay consistent in your discipline. So he's getting ready to lose his Paw Patrol blanket if he throws it on the floor one more time, because I've told him too many times every time we go out to stop throwing that blanket, and he still continues to do it. The next time he does it, it will stay wherever he threw it at, and that is going to be the consequence. All right, I will see you guys when I get to my next order. All right, so we are on our way to drop off the last 2 orders of the day because it is getting ready to get dark. I looked earlier and I think it said sunset was like 8:15 now. So I don't usually stay out once it gets dark because yeah, my eyes are not the greatest anymore. So yeah, we're getting ready
Take a slight
to
left turn onto McWhorter Road.
drop these off and then head home. Alright, so I dropped off my last 2 orders and now I'm getting ready to head home. It's starting to get dark outside and I just seen a deer a little bit ago, so I really need to be paying attention on this road because I'm out here. I'm in South Carolina right now, or am I back in North Carolina? I think I'm back in North Carolina. But I'm in the country, so let me pay attention to this road and get home, and I will let you guys know once I make. I'll let you guys know once I make it
Turn right
home.
onto Secondary Road.